Background, action.
In episode 305, titled Say the Word, we go to these fights, these stage fights in the arena.
It's now 5 in the morning here, and it's quite a complex fight.
It's kind of a mix between WWF, MMA, and some silliness kind of thrown in there just for the entertainment of Woodbury.
This was a major part of the comic book. One of the challenges this year is that as we introduce elements from the comic book, we want to keep the show realistic, authentic, grounded. We don't want it to tip over into fantastical world. So we were worried about those fights. Was it going to feel too heightened, too outside what we actually do? And I have to give credit to Angela Kang, the writer of that episode, and Greg Nicotero, our director, and the actors. They kept it grounded. And yet it's pretty unique. I've never seen anything like that.
It's all fixed. In this whole sequence, there's not a moment where either of us as characters are really hitting each other.
For the entertainment value, you can add some kind of things that you wouldn't normally do if you were fighting and it was for real. You can miss in this. You can roll out of the way and believe that that's okay. Probably about 90% of this fight will be done with Michael Roker and Jose.
I do jiu-jitsu, Jeet Kune Do.
Jose is actually an MMA fighter and a martial artist. And Michael Roker is so over the top with his physicalities that he's willing to try anything. So I asked the actors, what is your signature move? What can you do best? And both of them gave me, what they want to do, so we just incorporated that.
2 feet away.
The inspiration for some of my moves tonight were actually my brother Manny. He was a capoeira fighter. I have one good kick in my arsenal, and it's just like one-handed flip kick. And so I've worked it in as a nod to my brother Manny, who used to take care of me during the schoolyard days.
I don't usually do one-handed push-ups. One day I was on the set and a couple other producers were in their chairs and we were all talking and joking around. Yeah! We were thinking of things to do for this arena sequence. And I dropped and I did a one-handed push-up with my prosthetic arm. Then I discovered, oh wait, I could do one-handed push-ups with my left side too. I never really trained that way or practiced one-handed push-ups, but it's actually pretty easy.
We were fortunate enough to find a great location in the back of this mill.
So this is awesome. It's almost like a backlot of a movie set.
It's a spectacular working mill or foundry. I think they make tanks of some sort there. It's big scale there. One of the challenges of the arena is just its size. How are we going to light this with flames and battery-powered lights? Grace Walker came with these giant balls of flame up in the sky. The idea is that Woodbury is mostly primitive, lit by torches and bonfires, and the effects department put a lot of propane out that night. And then we added to that several different little tricks we do to our lights to give them that flicker movement. We have different lamps on different flicker generators where the lights go up and down in brightness, kind of electrically. For the arena, just to cover the size there, we put some very powerful lights up on top of these man libs. They're sometimes 80 feet high in the air, have baskets up there out of frame where we would normally see them. What that did was it allowed us to shoot the governor and other people like almost 360. We could look almost everywhere in that arena and yet not see the sources in the frame.
We started off with all gravel, and so we had to design something that our actors could hit the ground. Martinez takes his shirt off, so he is shirtless the whole time, but he's the one that gets knocked to the ground most. So we laid down some carpet padding, then we put carpet on top of it, and then we put this really fine sand on top of it, about 2 inches, so they can actually hit the ground and not hurt them.
It's an amazing thing to watch, and we're all very impressed by it. And they're going to continue to do it till rep, so yeah, we're all in admiration. There's no acting going on from any of us watching when we sort of shout for them and clap and cheer, because that's what we really feel.
Oh, this mood is fantastic. It's kind of like Fight Club in a zombie apocalypse. People are hooting and hollering, we have dust, we have zombies on chains, I don't think it gets any better than this.
The Walking Dead. All new episodes Sunday nights at 9, only on AMC. For more exclusive video, go to amctv.com.